Man, this is really it, isn't it? This is the last music you guys are gonna hear from me. You can still listen to my old music, but this is the last time you're gonna hear any new music for a very long time. A little bit emotional, but it's been a long 2.5 years. Honestly, it's not been that long. It's been quick. I can almost not believe it's been 2.5 years since I've been releasing music. It's kind of crazy to me, because there's so much of my world is defined by my music now. All right, I think I'm ready. So, my new album Pause is out, and what I'm going to do here is just go through each track and talk about it a little bit. In the original album, there's 9 tracks. In the deluxe, there's 15. The first track is Right. That one's about just about writing music, and how much I've been on the grind, and how I just feel like if I stop, it's not going to be enough, and I just always have to keep producing stuff. I feel pressure, and so that one's just my little ode to me writing. And it's funny because I'm going to stop writing. Well, I'm not going to stop writing. I'm going to stop releasing. I'm always going to be writing music. Next one is called Codes, featuring Taryn. Taryn's a friend from Chick-fil-A and from church as well. And it was very surprising I could actually get her to sing, 'cause she's very self-conscious about her voice, which I have no idea why, because she's super good, great singer. And when you guys hear the track, you'll think so too. But that one is about codes like guys and girls use, especially girls, that guys don't understand, like, flirtatiously, anything like that, or just like, leaving them on red, or any of that type of stuff can apply to it. And I'm just like singing about, and she's singing about as well, like, just don't use your codes, just say it. So it's kind of a fun track, and and that's actually definitely one of my favorites on the album. The next track is Don't Hate on Gatsby. Funny story behind this one. I was reading The Great Gatsby, and I just got inspired because I related to him a lot. In the track, you'll hear how I relate to him, but it's kind of just how, there's a lot of people that are, like, for Gatsby, he's not really friends with anyone. But there's a lot of people that come to his party, and I kind of feel that way with my fans. Like, I have a lot of fans, but not a lot of close friends as I'd like, and so I just related to him. So I was like, I'm gonna make a track about this, and it just went together so well because it's like a continued metaphor between us two. All right, and the next one is called Hoko No. This one's a really, really fun story. I'm not gonna share too much of it because I guess I'll exclude names. Basically, I decided to ask the week of homecoming. Yeah, I know. I wasn't planning on going, but then I decided to go. And this person already had plans to go to homecoming with some other people, and so she had to say no to me. And yeah, it was kind of a bummer. I spent a lot of effort on that. But then I was like, it's okay. I have a lot of other friends. I can ask another one. So I did, and actually I took the little thing she gave me, the rejection box full of some stuff, turned it into a proposal again, and then gave it to my other friend, and she also had plans with some friends. So, moral of the story, don't procrastinate or you're bound to lose, and don't ever do something the day it's due, or you'll learn like me that girls don't like surprises. Well, that's it. That's my advice. It's a hoax. Yeah, it's pretty catchy, and you guys are going to like it once you hear it. Okay, the next track is Wow Mom Wow. This one, the title is probably going to confuse most people, and honestly, it confuses myself. The title really has nothing to do with the actual song. It was a fun word to say, like, wow mom wow, fun phrase, So I was in Florida with one of my friends. We were out late at night, coming back from shark fishing. Didn't catch anything, sadly, except for a pelican. And I got the wrong address put in my phone to the place we were driving to, and ended up being like 2 hours, an hour and a half out of the way that we'd driven. And it was like, 12 a.m., 1 a.m. in the morning. And one of my friends happened to live right next to where we drove out of the way to. We weren't planning on going to her house. We were planning on going to this other place. But then we ended up being right next to her. And so I was like, hey, are you still up? And she was. And so I was like, yo, Mikey, that's my friend's name that was driving. Can we take this exit and go visit her for a second? We might as well, even though it's like 1 a.m. And we totally did. And it was pretty funny because we just like showed up and it was like 1 a.m. in the morning and she was just right on our porch. And I'm not gonna go into the details much. There's more in the song, but it was a crazy experience and one of my favorite nights of just the drive and just messing around late at night. It was so fun. And then number 6 is Aurora Borealis, and that one I don't want to say too much about this one, but it's like an extended metaphor with Aurora Borealis lights that you see in like when you're in Europe or something in the sky, and also with someone I knew or someone I know, one of my friends actually, and just something I learned. I'm gonna leave it at that. Number 7 is Chick-fil-Legacy, and that one's a really fun one to make because there's a remix of Legacy, and I work at Chick-fil-A, obviously. I guess it's not that obvious if you guys didn't know, but I do. And my manager and my boss were just part of the requirements for me getting hired was that I had to make a song for them. And it'd been like a year since I've been working there, and I hadn't made a song for them. I was like, yo, I got to do this. And then my dad actually gave me the inspiration. He was like, why don't you just make a remix of Legacy and make a Chick-fil-Legacy? Because you see, the location is called Legacy Village. And so that thing stuck with me, and I wrote the track, and then it just came together so well, so nicely. And it's really fun because it's fun to make a remix off of something because it's less work, but it's more fun because you can be more creative with it. So that's what I felt like with Chick-fil-Legacy. And then it's a classic now, I think. So I had to include that in the album. Number 8 is Breathe. Well, I guess it's breath, depending on how strict you are in grammar, because there is no E. That was a mistake when I uploaded it, but I honestly like it better because I think breath goes more with the theme of the song because it feels more like breath, like breathy than breathe. Just, you have to listen to the song. And I just didn't like the E on the end. It just didn't look very nice. And that's a collab I did with one of my other friends from church, and she's a great singer too. And we actually made a music video for this one. I rented out an ice skating rink, and it was a crazy experience. That was really fun to do. And yeah, this track is it's a very emotional track because you feel the ukulele and piano. It's like surround sound almost. Not like most pop songs where it's just like with the drums, because there's not loud drums in this one. All right, and then the last song in the original, not the deluxe, is Pause. And that one is just basically an ode to of my progression over the years. It's like a talk rap almost, to satisfy the people that wanted some rap, but also to just look back on me over the years and appreciate what I have done, what I've become, how much I've changed. So it ends the album very, very well. After that is Waterfall remix. I changed up the music a little bit, like the bass is a little bit different. It's more of an arpeggio, and then I added in some drums, some parts that weren't earlier. It's a nicer and cleaner track than the original Waterfall. And basically that's what I did with the rest of the songs in the deluxe version as well. Like the next one, Keep Going, and I remastered it so it just sounds nicer. The next one is Off and On, I believe. Yes, it's Off and On, and that was remastered as well. I did a little cool thing in the ears, so it starts off in your left or whatever, and then goes to your right, and then goes in the middle. And then Disappointed, remastered. Motivate, that one is... I used to have my fans in it singing, like motivating each ear, and now I just took them out so you can just get me singing. So it's just, you have both versions, whichever you want to listen to. And then also there's Legacy remastered. And that one I actually changed up quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but it's a very noticeable difference. Yeah, so Waterfall and Legacy are definitely the two ones you'll notice the difference in the remastered/remixed versions. And yeah, that is my album. That is Pause and Pause Deluxe. And now I just have to say thank you. Thank you so much, fans, friends, family, anyone that's listened, anyone that showed me support over the years. It's been a crazy journey, and it's not the end. It's just a pause. It's just a pause. But yeah, long time before I'm gonna release some music. I am going on a mission for 2 years, so that's why I can't really release music. I'm also going to college for a semester before I go on my mission, so it's gonna be a minimum of 2.5 years before I'd be able to release some more music. But if you want to stay subscribed, you're welcome to stay subscribed. If you're following my Instagram accounts, I'll have details when I get back. If I am gonna start producing music again, it's like another 2.5 years, so I'm talking years in the future. But I just want to say thank you again. I hope you guys enjoy this album. I tried to spend as much time making it the best ending to my music career, best pause to my music career that I could. So this is it. This is the end. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a quick 2.5 years. Yeah.